Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Volcano Log. For today, we're just going to progress through chapter 2 and see where that takes us. I've done one or two things in between episodes. One is creating this, which has lava and water and trapdoors all around to block everything in, and it's really looking kind of neat. And that is our cobblestone factory, and I've currently just used a bunch of cobblestone to replenish our clocks to make more of the ancient cobblestone. And I did also process a bunch of that to get us a bunch more resources. So we have a bunch more redstone, emeralds, diamonds, copper, iron as well. We have two stacks and something, which is probably all gonna disappear today. We have some aluminum. I also made some charcoals. These golems, or the one golem, I had a couple more here, but because if I do shifting, the golem doesn't keep up. But if I have artisanal seeds in the middle, the golem was standing here and was looking there, and then I opened up the gate, and he was like, la 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 la, I'm gonna go here, harvest these, and then I'm gonna stand here, and then I'm gonna wait until I detect things over there, and I'm gonna go la 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 la, I'm gonna go back and harvest here. So I can't have the seeds in the middle. So we're gonna have to set up a crafting station for the seeds somewhere else. When we need it, probably we can set it up over here. I don't exactly know what the range of the straw golem is. I can probably check on the mod. That's just straw golem, is specifically the mod. And we're gonna be a bit cruel right now. We're gonna take the golem corpses. I have killed 4 golems, and it says, I hope you feel bad. And then you take the crushing block, and you toss these on the floor, and then you crush them, and then you get golem meal, and it says, I hope you feel really bad. And the uses for this is you can burn it to get fond memories, or you can transform it back into dirt. Ooh, that's not a bad way to get. You turn 9 wheat into dirt, into 8 dirt, and you can turn 9 wheat into basically 4 grass. Okay, what can I do with fond memories? You can get dark souls, so I assume you need to do that at some point. But for the moment, I want dirt. Okay, so that's a much better way of getting dirt, even though it's really cruel by killing straw golems. But do I have any wheat? I have some wheat. Why don't we make just this? I need to make a better pumpkin farm apparently. But we can turn 3. Why did it say diamonds? Did you just see diamonds first? That was weird. Okay, so wheat, 3 pumpkins. And avert your eyes, kids. This is gonna be cruel. We're gonna make straw golems, and then we're just gonna do that. And even we get some wheat back. We can make another one. This is another one I said. This is so cruel. Harvesting our friends for dirt. Why are you so cruel? I don't know why that's showing diamonds, by the way. But we can even make another one. So cruel. Okay, so for today, I'm gonna do those off camera. Okay, we need to get into a magnetic reassembler, which is gonna be the refined circuit, which we made in the last episode, and I should have. Is this still in here? No, we made it at some point. Did I already make the magnetic thing? Alrighty, let me find everything that I need. This is gonna make us the magnetic reassembler, so we can craft it and we should see what we get for rewards. We get a mutation paste block, and we can read my project head guidebook for more information. Okay, so let's just check you out. You need input temperature of 30 degrees. So I think I would wanna make a few more of these magmatic arrow heaters for some more lava power, I guess, because this solid fuel arrow heater is fine, and I know these machines need a higher input temperature. And this is currently still producing. I put in a lava bucket and it consumes the iron bucket as well. So it would cost 3 iron to get better temperature, I guess. And we can probably just use some of those to power our other machines. Because stacking machines on top of one another is not really going to be a thing that we need. This is getting an input temperature of 64. It said it needed 30. So this should work fine. So this can work as a reassembler, so it can basically, it's like a smelter kind of, or basically like a reverser. It just dusts back into everything. So we need to make energium dust eventually to turn that into the circuit bits, I think. Okay, so we need inferno crystals next, which are inferno fuel, which is carbon dust, blaze powder, and ash piles. And I need to get yeah, and then you need that one to make it back into the Inferno Crystal. And that smells 27 items. Okay, that's cool. So I need to do some fishing, I think. I don't have any more blaze rods. Right. Fishing it is. The next thing that we actually need is an incinerator, and that's gonna require pink composite bricks, some dirt, and a flint. So that is not a problem. We have dirt for days now that we can kill straw golems. We have our pink composite still somewhere. There it is, and some flint, which we have 10,000 tons of. So incinerator, boom, boom, and I can just remove this and this as well now. So let's make the arrow heater. At least another one of these. So that's crystal magma creme. Oh, I only have one magma creme. I don't think I have any extra. I'd have to fish for some more of that. You're gonna go up there. Okay, so incinerator. What I think everything you put in there turns into ash. So what do we have an excessive amount of? I mean, probably cobble, but if we toss that in there, I think that's going to turn into ash. Because we can get more cobblestone. I could just sneak for a moment next to these flowers to get a bunch, but that turns into ash. Wonderful. Created by placing anything in the incinerator. So we get uncooked meat kebabs. Okay, cool. And the next one is Inferno crystals. So that's Inferno fuel, which is ash, carbon dust, and blaze powder. And I am making some more carbon dust here. So we can take also some more ash. And I have a total of 4 blaze powder. I got 1 blaze rod and put it through the grinder and got 4. So that's going to get us 4 Inferno fuel. And we can then put this into the reassembler. It's up here. I don't know if you have enough energy now that this one's working. So if we take this out, you should start working, right? No? Maybe not enough heat? How much heat do you need? First, minimum temperature 125. So that's not going to work. Okay, so we need this to be gone. And I need like this guy to be... Do you fuel to the other side? I don't think you do. So I think we're just going to be replacing machines over and over again. So the reassembler, go up here and get another charcoal. So give me higher input temperature and you do your Inferno dust. And the grindstone can still do these. And I think I just need to make an array of magmatic arrow heaters for the machines that require less than, or 80 or less. And I can just use that array so I have machines functioning. Because I don't really know how you transfer heat other than go stacking machines on top of one another. But at least they're working slowly. And you're not getting... Oh, it's slowly going up. Maybe more charcoal? And it should... Yeah, 125. Now it's going to do its thing. Probably it's slower because everything here is working. Or it's just slow. I think it might be slow. But it's doing some work. Okay. Do I just need 1 crystal? Yeah. We're just going to wait for that one to be made. You can do it, machine. I believe. And it's done. Okay. So we get 16 bits of lava sand. The ash needed to craft this can be created by putting anything in an incinerator. Yeah, we know that. So the energium arrow heater. Oh, that's the thing that we need. Makes hot air out of energium dust. Okay. Turn off with redstone signals. So that's where we go for power. So that's 2 Inferno crystals and a crude circuit. So crude circuit is the crude circuit pattern, which is iron and paper. That we can do. Iron. My inventory is entirely full. Iron. And I have paper somewhere. Or if not, I have sugarcane. Let's make some paper. Like that. We're going to need it in the future anyway. I still don't understand why that's showing diamonds. So crude circuit. You can go... That was in the solderer, right? Yeah, okay. Blower furnace. What is your maximum temperature? Minimum temperature 80 degrees. Okay, so let's just make... let's toss this away, the things that we don't need right now. Warp cores. And this one because we don't really need to search for anything. So I wanted to make arrow heater. I just want to make this one. Oh yeah, that was the magma cream. Right. Okay. Well, let me do a bit more fishing just so I get some more magma cream. I'm going to make a couple of these and we can then use these for all of the machines that require 80 or less temperature. I looked into some recipes, and there is a recipe for bits of lava sand, which just requires a bit measure, which is 2 glass panes actually, and another bit measure, or a bowl and 2 glass blocks. So we can grab 2 glass blocks, and we have some planks that we can turn into bowls. And I'm gonna show you what we can use this for. So we can then just take glass panes, I assume. I thought I had some, but I think I don't. So let's just take 6 of these. I don't know if these get used, but we can at least make a couple. I hope they stack. They do not stack, so I assume they might not be used. Or they might be. We'll see. So I need a lava bucket, and we can make lava with the cobblestone here. So let's just do that. It doesn't take that long. Okay, that could this thing. Oh, okay, it's done pretty fast. So we can take this and the bit measure and sand, which we can also make, and turn that into 16 bits of lava. And it doesn't use the bucket, and it doesn't use the bit measure. So one of these bit measures can go and chill in the lava. So basically, that is renewable blaze rods, because it's this. And we can turn that into also bits of heat, which are used as fuel. They smelt 1 item. Okay, that is cool. And you can make it to make molasses, glazed carrots, and jerky, and fried eggs. It's kind of like a cooking block for food, at least, but we can make more blaze rods, which is really neat. And with more blaze rods, we can make more blaze powder, and with more blaze powder, we can turn that plus some glue that I made into more magma cream. So basically, you don't have to fish, is basically the idea. Okay, so I need to make arrow heaters, and then we can continue on with the progression. This will make us the energium arrow heater, which we're gonna put right here, and that is going to require energium dust, I believe, and we should get some pretty soon here. So under no circumstances should you ever harvest energium with anything but a crystal cutter. Okay, and that is very much in bold. So we're gonna check that out. But we need to go into this part because we need quartz next. So we need to make a freezer, which is gonna be shard of bornite, smooth azurite, which is weathered azurite. How does one make this? Cobblestone and a shard of the root of life. Okay, not a problem. I have cobblestone, shard of the root of life. I have 1. Okay, that is gonna make 8 weathered azurite, and we can turn that by smelting it into smooth azurite. So we have our blower furnace do work, and then the incinerator shuts down for the moment, but that's fine. We have another crude circuit here if we're gonna need it in the future. So let's just wait for that and see what we need next. We need a soul ingot and an azul machine case, so we can make that. So azul ingots and some stone is gonna make us we can remove that one. Energy and dust is what we're looking for. Actually, the freezer, no. I removed the wrong thing. Freezer, come here. There we go. We don't need that. So we need a azul machine casing, and we have the 2 azul ingots. Then we need some terracotta, so we need some clay smelted. Clay, I have you somewhere. There you are. Are you done? You're done with the 3. Do me the clay. And then we just need the 2 white crystals, and that should be everything. Once we get the terracotta, basically. That shouldn't take too long. Anything else working, really? You can do some more, probably charcoal there. Go charcoal. Okay, so that should make us the freezer. Nice. This will freeze nearby water to ice or snow and nearby lava to obsidian. Only works at night. Consumes 20 energy per operation. You don't have any sort of GUI. Okay, so that gives us 4 glass. We can read it in the Book of the Wells. So we need the power crystal next. Click see your Book of Wells for more information. We can't see the thing. Okay, Book of Wells. I'm gonna actually go and read through a little bit of this so we find where the crystal is and what we need to do. Okay, it's time to make a crystal. There are different possibilities. We're gonna make the crystal catalyst, and then we're gonna put the glass on the side, and then 2 lapis blocks. And that's gonna make us a relay azure, nucleus essential, screen transparent. It's gonna be power 528 out of 2115. Range 4, purity 62. What are the other things that I can use for these screen possibilities? Screen glass, scorched glass, crystal block, nether crystal block, and packed ice. So what if we use 6 of these? What is that gonna do? Is that gonna make it better? That is 575, purity 73. Can I just make these 6 into nether crystals. Are you going to be even better? Because that is a simple step as this. Then we can craft these into nether crystals. So let's take this out and then do that. And then that and that. And then lapis. And then that. And that is a purity of 68. So that's a less pure but more powerful, I guess. What if we use, what else is as the lapis block? So powering, it said lapis block, mystic iron, soul steel, smooth azurite. Oh, we can use the azurite thing. So let's get 2 of you smelting, like that. And we can use those. But basically the crystal you place in the world and then it powers the machines. For example, this freezer requires power to work. And you can also recharge the crystals by doing a charger, if I can type properly. It's probably some sort of charger. But we'll see. We need to make one first before we do anything else. So did you finish? Nice. Come on. That's 71 purity. Let's see if I do the regular crystal blocks, if that makes a difference in the purity. It's 76 pure, 550 power. Let's do this. Power crystal. We're gonna figure out later what it does. Okay, so block of quartz. Snow can be created by using the freezer on water. Yeah, okay, so if I place this right here. Oh god, okay, that's huge. What was the range? Oh, and then I pick it up. The range is 6. So let's put you right on top of the freezer is where I want it to be. There we go. Okay. I assume the freezer will now freeze. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I can just grab the snow. And what is the quartz recipe? Block of quartz. It's a core recipe with a warm core and a block of snow and a shard of the bornite. Okay, so let me do a warm core. Shard of the bornite. Like that. And then we need to put snow next to it. And see if that does its thing. I hope it pops off the... Oh, it does pop off the snow block. Lovely. Okay. So let me just craft this into quartz. And there we go. We have a little bit of quartz. And snow can just be broken back into snowballs. That's fine. The freezer is still not doing anything. Or anything else other than getting us that first snow. But at least we have our quartz. And now we can make our energium dust. So... I have that over here. So that is going to be nether quartz dust, which is probably just grinded quartz. So let's get you, not a blower furnace, grinder. Get you going. And then what else do we need? It is emerald dust, diamond dust, and sand. Okay, so emerald, diamond, and sand. So let me get all of these crushed up and we can craft our energium dust. This will get us magical 2 energium dust. Wonderful. So is that, we need 8 total. Under no circumstances should you ever harvest energy with anything but a crystal cutter. Okay, let me read on the energy dust as well in here, because that's probably going to explain a little bit more on how this works. Okay, so what we do is we take our magnetic reassembler and we put our energy dust in here. Once we get some fuel in here with possibly some charcoal. Or actually, I made the sawdust thingy, enriched fuel thingy. Go 2 of these, should probably be enough. So this should turn this energium dust into energium seeds, and then we can plant them down and let them grow. So we can do that probably there in the middle. And we can just see if we harvest it with some ceramic crystal cutter. This guy. We need a ceramic gear. And then just a stick. And we can make a crystal cutter, and we can put fortune on this in the future, and we can harvest energy and crystals that way. We're also gonna need an automatic crystal cutter at some point as well. I think that is somewhere in where along the lines. I don't know if it is specifically in here, but we can use that at some point. So this is now working, and it's gonna make us a seed. In the meantime, we can sort out our inventory a little. Oh my god, you made ice. It's no, and this is probably not gonna break with without silk touch. So, okay, so crystal. Do I plant this here, or do I just plant this on the ground? We just plant this on the ground. Do you grow with sneaking? No. We can probably increase this guy. No, we cannot. Okay. So this needs to grow and do its thing. So I'm just gonna leave these guys be here and see how fast they grow. We can finally make our last 2 energy dust pieces. I needed to make some more warm cores, which I have in here, and I made some more quartz, and I have these planted, and I have been harvesting them slowly. They grow very, very slowly, but you can toss those into the rotary grinder, and get yourself some energy and dust. So we have this quest completed now, and we can get 4 more crystals and repairing paste. Place it on your left hand to slowly repair items on your right hand. Can repair up to 500 damage. Well, that's neat. How does one make repairing paste? Raw repairing paste is mysterious dust, soul dust, which is soul sand or an algorithm separator. So how do you get soul sand? It's wither dust or soul dust. Now that's just turned that way. Core ingress. So it's a sand with rock core and shard of the living world. Gets you 1 piece of soul sand. And that 1 piece turns into some repairing paste. That's okay, I don't have to use diamonds to repair tools anywhere. And then fertilizer block is gunpowder and bone meal, and you get 5 of those. And then just shards of the pure giver and another shard of the pure giver. That's not bad, actually. It's pretty cool. So we need a primordialis reactor next. So that is 4 carbon plates, a perfected circuit, which is a diamond, and a perfected circuit pattern. So it's just a raw circuit pattern, which we're gonna just make another one because we have the refined one. And we also have the crude one, I think, in here. So let's get another circuit pattern. So that was just a paper and an iron ingot. And then we can turn that into refined and then perfected. Even though I can probably cycle through these. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I want to have all 3 just so I can have them. And that was a diamond. And we needed those circuit plates. Plate, I believe they're called. These guys, circuit plates, those are paper, cactus green, and clay. Do I have any more cactus green? I have cactus, and I have cactus planted. So let's get this cooked up in here. I have a recipe for some more heat cores set up, so we can, or heat blocks, so we can turn those into warm cores in the future if we need to. That should make us a cactus green that we need. We have the clay right here somewhere. Clay and paper like that, so we can make our circuit plates. Lovely. So we can toss this in here, and that should start cooking as soon as we give you some fuel and let it heat up. Okay, and I'm gonna need to go just make or harvest some more cactus, and we need probably an automatic cactus farm at some point. I need more clay here, and we can make that. And that can go in here. I hope I have enough of the gold nugget bits. How many do we need? We need 9 bits. I think we should have enough. I put in like 20 something, so we should have plenty. Let us harvest the cactus actually. So like that and like that. Nice. So we can get some more cactus green going. And we can probably set up a just small vanilla-ish cactus farm. That could be fine. And I'll just wait for this circuit to be made, and then we can craft the reactor. Here's our perfected circuit, and we can turn that into the next thing that we need, which is the reactor here. Okay, and we can collect quest, and we can read in the project book. We got 16 carats for that, so we can need primordium. So you require 250 minimum temperature. So it turns plant matter into primordium, mix different types for more efficiency. Heat transmitted 50%. So I assume we need to put this in here, and we can put 1 energy dust, and that's going to create us the heat that we need. And it's slowly rising, and we can toss the carrots in here. And why don't we toss in, I believe it uses any matter, so let's use 16 potatoes and possibly, let's say 16 beetroot. That's totally what I wanted. 16. I said 16, and then maybe 16 melons, 16 wheat as well. Why not? And see how much this will make. It's doing some work. We can toss all of that in there. I think it's still heating up to 250. which is going up slowly. This is going down as well. So I'll just toss in one in here, just if we need more, because this is very slow to get this energy and dust. So I don't know how you get it faster or how you speed things up. So for the primordial ooze, everything emerges. Okay, and then we have the atomic reshaper, which I believe does reshaping, so it turns things into other things. We can turn ash directly into gunpowder. Oh, that's going to be cool. We can turn paper directly into circuit plates. That's amazing. We can get stone turned into different types of ore, which is really cool. Sand to dirt, red sand to red sand with fossils, endstone, nether quartz stuff, dirt with glowing fossils. So that's pretty cool. And the Zora sapling is going to allow us to get some other things. Are you doing your thing? You're almost up. And this is almost done. Like, it uses a full energium dust to get, I assume it uses one full one to get to 250. And is that gonna, no, it consumed another one before it got to 250. That's interesting. Okay. And now it's 250. Okay, and it uses one of each. Okay, I want to see how much this makes. And if I even put in enough. I assume I did, but we'll see. I just want to wait and see this together. To get like an insane amount, or do we get just a little bit? And do we need bigger farms for us to produce more of these crops? So we'll see in a moment how much we get. Wow. Okay. I thought I was going to get an insane amount. So that turns... Yeah, okay. That just gets you one. Oh, you can use seeds. Huh. That we have 16 bajillion tons of. Go seeds, go. Give me another sack. Seeds, you can do work. Okay, so it increases more the more different types of things you use. Okay, and you get better usage out of it. Okay, so you can't just use seeds. Can we make like seeds like this? And we toss those as well. And then we can grab possibly some regular seed. Grab a couple of stacks of that. And toss that in there. And maybe not keep a full everything. Let's just do that. Yeah, that's a tiny bit faster. And it's still, and then it slows down so much. Okay. Interesting, interesting. This needs a bit of tweaking and tinkering with. For it to get to work, we can eat our cheese toast. Oh my god, we got our extra hearts. Cool. So we need 8. Wow. Okay, game. I see how it is. Oh, we can use also bark. That has no use. Bark, where are you? Possibly saplings. Bark. Had bark. Acorns as well. Bark. Go bark. Go sapling. Go acorn. Go more artesia seeds. Made us 1. We need more normie seeds. Okay, I'm gonna be making the primordium. I got ourselves some primordium. I used other seeds and acorns and all that like we did. And we can make that turned into 32 wheat. And now we can make an atomic reshaper, which is going to be a perfected circuit again. Carbon plates, glowstone, and block of redstone. So glowstone is going to be a warm core with gold blocks and a shard of shining dawn. So that is not a problem. Let's toss this wheat back in here. Let's grab another stack of potatoes, carrots, melons, and beetroots. And we can toss those once things run out here. Like that, to make it a bit faster. I'll just toss all of this energy and dust. We're gonna get more from all these seeds anyway at some point, so it should be okay. We can fix up the potatoes. Also, if I put this in my offhand, it repairs this, I assume. Slowly. Place it on your left hand to slowly repair items on your right hand. Yeah, okay. So that's gonna... It possibly might not work with this. Doesn't work with the hammer. Do you work with the golden fishing rod? Nope. Okay. So I need to make another circuit and turn the warm core into glowstone. So we're gonna take warm core, a block of gold, which is going to be 9 ingots, and which shard was it? Glowstone. You were the shard of the shining dawn, so that's the yellow one there. So we can put you down, that there, and then we can make a gold block. And in the meantime, we can take another diamond, toss you in here with some more of these. So that will make us more stuff. Okay. So that's going to turn into the circuit. We still, I think, have enough gold in there, so I just need to make the glowstone, and then we should be able to finish off the quest chapter. This is going to get us the atomic reshaper, which is also a minimum temperature of 250 degrees, and heat transmitted is 50%, so that is chapter 2 complete. We're going to get a 1k capacity upgrade for the barrels, which I'm going to immediately toss on our cobblestone barrel, because we can. Okay. So I assume I would need to take this off. Ouch. And we can put our atomic reshaper on top of here. We still have some energy and dust, and that is growing very, very slowly, but it is what it is. And we can toss some stone in here with some of this and some stone. Nice. So that's going to turn into different types of ores. And the problem is it's going to turn into different types, so I have to stand here and click on it, or there's some pipes that I can probably use to extract stuff out of, but I don't know which of the pipes this is. It's probably going to start showing me here, where we can probably use embers, I guess, for piping. I'm not really sure. I got some dark ore from the generator, and this completes our first quest, which gets us nether chest and origin of darkness. And we have all the things in our inventory that I can't take care of right now, because there's so much. Okay. Put that away, that away, that away, that away, that away. Okay. A true source of evil. Cool. So I'm doing a little bit of processing. We can now double our ores and get some of that stuff processing. This says that you can turn it off with a redstone signal, I think, but it doesn't really look like it. But that's okay. Ooh, these are grown much more. I think I'm gonna wait for these to grow to 100% before I do anything with them, just to see what happens. But I think this is going to be it for today. So I'm hoping you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Also, you can consider subscribing to see new videos. You can support me on Patreon if you want to play with me on this server or the vanilla server. And I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great one. Bye-bye.